Hello, good morning. Today I've found some sketches. I've just been clearing out some stuff and I found some old sketches a couple of years ago. There's an old, I don't know what that is actually, to be honest. Just a face of an angry looking man. Don't know. So there's like an ink sketch of like a demon head. It's going to be like with glowing eyes. Old. I used to get these little sketch pads about A5 size like this, and I used to just draw and sketch real quick ideas. There's more of them serpent things that I like to draw, like worm things with very sharp teeth, and yeah, I like that one. It's amazing how you forget about drawing sometimes, when they're just like piled in a box and just forget about them. Like another demon head with tentacles. My favourite sort of design of mine to draw. Like a zombie. This is supposed to be like a zombie Joker head, but I never finished inking it or anything. Just a pencil drawing. Definitely from a couple of years ago when I used to draw upstairs. And that's why I'm tidying up stuff, some stuff. Another load of demonic pencil drawing stuff. Another demon head. I used to draw that stuff a lot. Some kind of weird demon thing. I don't know what that is, but I just drew it. This was just like it's supposed to be like a severed head with a daft hairstyle, but I don't know, I never really finished it. This was another demon drawing, but I never finished it, just a random sketch. Another spider. I was looking for this one because I've drawn it before and I want to draw a larger illustration of this one. I like the legs, they look like armoured spider legs. There's an orc drawing. Never finished that one. Pencil sketch. I don't know why I kept that. Maybe something to develop, like a little tentacle sketch thing. Yeah, that was supposed to be like an evil wizard, but I never really liked it, to be honest. But well. Oh, this was a tiger sketch that I did. Just need to finish it, laminate it, and then I can give it to my daughter because she likes it. So yeah, I quite like that one. I forgot I did that one actually. This was a demon head sketch with a third eye. I like this one. I was looking for this little sketch as well, so because I'm going to cut them out and paste them into like a little sketchbook just to keep them. Oh, there's little drawings on the back. Just random stuff. And that was my little head sketch of Swamp Thing. I think I did a step by step on YouTube. And there's a zombie Smurf, which I thought was funny to draw. A random pencil sketch. Lost Souls, I don't know what I was thinking there, I don't know, to be honest. Another demon thing, made of fire or whatever. Pencil sketching. A zombie baby! Yay! I'd like to do a new one of that, maybe a bit more detailed, and just see how that one goes. Although that was the Grim Reaper head sketch that I did on YouTube. Glad I found that as well. Just a quick sketch, it's a light sketch, I don't know if you can see it. Like a zombie, it's supposed to be holding onto like a wall there or something. It was a good idea to keep, so that's why I usually keep some random ideas. Another demon head with loads of scars on its face. Lots of energy in that one, scribbles and that. Done quite quick. There's another serpent thing I like to draw. Never really finished it off because it was coming out of the ground like from hell or something daft like that. That was like a severed demon vampire woman's head or something. I can't quite remember what I was actually thinking with these drawings. And this was just a quick little light sketch of a winged demon creature, which I like to redraw in a larger illustration. So I just thought I'd show you them because I found them and I thought it was lost forever in time. So last night I just quickly inked over this with my pocket brush pen, Pentel brush pen, just to ink it real quick really. I wasn't really concerned about details or anything, and then I used like a little fine liner for the smaller details, but did it in a sketchy way because it's just an idea for something, not like a finished drawing. I want to do a larger one of this where all the bandages are hanging off. I've done like mummy drawings before where they've sort of like this, but I want to do all the bandages really hanging off and like ragged looking and things like that. So that's a sketch for that. I did a quick sketch this morning, like a demon thing. I don't know. Needs a bit more developing, and I've got to do the other arm around the back. Doesn't show where to place that really, but I'd like to do a larger illustration of that as well and colour it up. Really like red fiery colours probably. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that. So I've come to a decision about using Fiverr as a commission site. I'm still going to use it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just increase the prices because I believe sort of my time is worth more than, you know, what I'm currently getting. I'll be honest, this ink drawing I'm getting $15, which, you know, isn't a lot, and I just believe my time's worth more. You know, if I got paid more, then I'd definitely do the work, you know. But $15 when, because I'm from the UK, so when the money gets converted into English pounds, that $15 would end up being £7 or £8, which is ridiculous, and I shouldn't have to do them, you know, sorts of commission rates. So what I'm going to do is try and finish this one today. If I can't, I'm just going to cancel it, because it's sort of like playing on my mind that some commissions on Fiverr I get paid good for and some I don't, and I'm getting ripped off basically. So it's time just to try and knuckle down and getting paid, you know, what I'm worth really. And you know, if you're ever in a position similar to me, then I think it's important just to say and mention that you've got to really go for a good price for your artwork, because you've took the time to do it, and it's time out of your day. So time is money, and that's all I'd like to say about that. So for now, I'm just going to put that aside. I might finish it, I might not, I don't know. I'm just totally unhappy with the Fiverr site, to be honest. Sometimes you get great customers, like that. I'm trying to remember now. I did all them skull drawings with the weights in the background. I got a good bit for that. Well over $100, so it was worth doing that. But other times you don't get paid a lot. I mean, some people buy stuff, but then they don't buy the commercial license with it. So it's, I don't know. Yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, on to drawing or painting or doing whatever I want. So today I want to start another painting. I've had an idea for something. Again, I may not finish this, and yeah, so I've got lots of projects running, but to hell with it, it's better to start something than nothing. So I've got some crimson red oil paint. I'm just going to thin down. Now I want this to be like a zombie head or something, and it's all rotten, but I'm going to use the crimson red as like a base colour, and then add other colours into it when I go along. So I'm going to start by laying in the head. I'm using it in a different way really. Just trying to work on the shape. Try and, I don't know, sculpt to the head, if you know what I mean. So the eyes would be there. And this crimson red looks a bit pink at the moment, but I have thinned it down so it's the mouth there. So you can see like a basic head here. There's maybe a bit of shoulder there, I don't know. So he's like facing to the side. Spread all this out. Normally in any painting you have to lay down like a base colour, and it won't necessarily stay that colour. It could be just to lay the foundation really. Now what I'm going to try and do eventually is do like a mixed media sort of painting, maybe mix acrylic with oils and stuff like that. But probably just to see if it'll work out really, because the different types of paints. So I'd have to, you know, acrylics are dry real quick, whereas these don't, these oil paints. But what we could do is we might have some little bits of hair. These won't stay like that, end up being much thinner. So what I want to do is just get rid of all that and get some black oil paint, and this is going to be a bit of the background. Bloody seagull. I wonder if that'll make it on the video. Seagulls. You ever been shit on by a seagull? I have. And it laughed just like that. They do, don't they, sometimes? Seagulls. So it's a nice contrast, but it won't stay totally black, the background, because I'd have to maybe overlay some other colours. Maybe start to thin some of this out. Maybe make it a light grey for now. I'm always thinning it out with some white spirit. So really the initial stages looks a bit abstract, but that's just normal for any painting. And these oils you can gradually thin them out and blend them and stuff like that. So a little bit of the background, thin some of that, so it looks a bit grey. Still thin it all out. Can start to maybe add browns and stuff in the background later on. No rush to do that, because I want to start building up the layers on the zombie face, because that's the focus of the painting. And by no means am I an expert at oil painting. I just like to paint. It changes it up from drawing, really. So we've got a loose background, a loose looking zombie head. You can see some basic sorts of things. I'm going to use some of that black just to darken out a bit of the eyes. It mixes with it and stuff like that. Get a bit more thin black. There we go, it's a bit darker. Sort of get the I like it when you can see something take shape. Might take a bit of time, but it's getting there. And that's the best thing about oil paints, you can shape them and go over them and do what you want with them, really, just to try and sculpt your painting. So I'm just starting to overlay a violet, which is a purple colour, just to darken a lot of that red area, and still thinning that off as well. And this is a chance to try and explore some shadowed areas on one side and try and work out a lot of rotten looking flesh on one side of this zombie head. Don't worry if the streaks are, you know, part of what you want. You can always change it. It's changeable. That's what I like about oil paint. You can work with it and just see how it looks. I've got some other colours. I've got a green which I want to add, maybe to the other side. Right, open this one. Oh, the green's sort of darker than I thought. I might have to thin that down. Let's get a bit of it. Try and thin it down with some yellow ochre. I want it to be a lighter colour anyway, so just get a blodge of that splodge on the palette and wash my brush. So I've got to go by washing it. Just right, I'll just try and mix that. There, that's lighter than I wanted it. Sort of looks yellow on there, but there is green in it. Just thin it down slightly. You notice that I'm sort of using the brush a bit haphazardly, sort of thing. But you can afford to do that on these. You know, you can build up areas and paint over areas and things like that. So That's the wonder of these paints. And we can go for some more purple bits right at the bottom, and maybe in the mouth there. I'll draw I'll paint the teeth in a bit later. I want to get a lot of this structure with the painting in first, so it looks quite abstract, like a rainbow looking zombie at the moment, but rainbow colours. It won't stay like that. And try and I'll make more of these eyes. There's like a bit of nose there, or the nose socket. And when you start to add the purple on here, it becomes like a brown on against the green, which is good. You can work it to how you want, and then the purple becomes other different colours when you mix it in, so it's fun. It's all fun. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe letting this dry in a minute and then coming back to it. And then overlaying some other colours. Because that initial red was just the sort of underpainting anyway, so that's what I'll do. So I've added some more darker areas with the purple, and I've added a bit of brown as well, like burnt sienna. I think it's burnt umber, burnt sienna. What was I thinking of? I don't know. And I'm just adding some white highlights now, just on this side of the face, just to bring it more out. And there'll be some more. Oops, that's a bit more. That's a bit more paint than I wanted, really. I thin that off slightly. Adding this white, it just helps smooth everything out, and it creates a nice smooth looking colour. And I can just work out the highlights of this zombie face now. Started drawing the teeth, or painting the teeth, sorry. Keep forgetting. Paint, draw, paint, draw. And there's maybe another tooth up there. Try and work it out. And then down the side there's going to be like some, stringy looking bits of flesh and stuff like that, so should be cool. Try and that nose, skull nose thing. So really it's just playing around with the paints really. There we go, a bit there. Just have fun. I'm having fun with this. I wish I could paint every day. Well, I could paint every day, but I'd never get other stuff done. And I'd probably never finish them, so I've still got unfinished little oil paintings and unfinished drawings and stuff, so I don't know, it's all too many projects I think. I don't know what I'm going to do for the Sunday update tomorrow. Maybe try and do a bit tonight and a bit on Sunday morning to try and look like I've done some updates. I might try and finish a few drawings actually and just show you an update of all the others throughout the week that I've started. Yeah, it's good to do them under paintings because the white mixes with them colours and smooths them out a bit as well, and it looks like a real good highlighted texture. That was the word I was looking for. So that bit off the brush, I don't know what that was. So there's a bit here that I want a bit of flesh hanging over, and a bit there as well. So it's about balancing the dark and the light. Got to darken the eye a bit more. Just scale back certain areas where I've overpainted. Yeah, but right now just having a bit of fun to thin that out a bit. It's too much. There we go, thin that bit out. Try and drag some of the paint through as well. That's what this paint's good for. Get some. Where's that purple? There we go. Still got some of that purple left. Just to darken the eye a bit more. I can overlay that with brown just to help it sink back in. Do that eye as well. Drag some of that over to there. Brush, get some more of this white. I think it's important to do these highlights. The teeth need a bit more work, but I can come back to them. I usually do them last anyway, but just try and work things out as best we can. So I think of these paintings as sculptures, so building the layers and things like that. So we'll come back to this a bit later once I've done a bit more and I'll explain what I've done. A bit more work on the background I think. Try and get rid of that black and just change it up really. So I've added some more yellow and white to that side of the background, and I've added some purple to that side, which I'm going to overlay with some browns and some darker colours, just to show like the dark and light sort of sides. I'm going to work on this some more, but I'm going to maybe include this in the Sunday update tomorrow, because right now it's nearly tea time in the afternoon on Saturday, so I just want to chill out the rest of the day. So I'm going to cut this short, this vlog, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow in the update, and there's loads of other videos coming up later in the week. So thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.